Hey guys, it's Liz from Eating Vegan Simplified. Today I'm going to try to make something a little bit different. Try to have an open mind, right? It's meatloaf, but it's cupcakes, like in a cupcake tin. That's how I'm going to cook them. So it's going to sort of look a little bit cupcake-ish, although it'll be savory, so not. So anyway, it's kind of simple, but I have to put it in the oven and come back and show you. So I'm starting out with a block of extra firm tofu. All I've done is drained it. I haven't pressed it or anything like that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just break it up inside of here with my hands. Just get that. It's just a matter of putting all the ingredients in a bowl, okay? Next thing I'm gonna put in, this is 1.5 cups of oats, okay? So that's done. And then I have 2.5 cups of cooked lentils. I had brown, I had green and red lentils. So I used a mixture of both. You could use any color you have or any color you like. To me, they taste pretty similar. I don't think they taste much different. Okay, I have about a cup of diced onions I'm adding, and about a cup of, not necessarily diced, but cut up celery. It's a little bit bigger than diced. And same with the zucchini. So I just kind of cut it up. As you see, it's not like tiny, tiny. It has some like, size to it. But as always, I will give you all the measurements right underneath the recipe. So don't worry about it if you missed what I said, because it will be written. And half the time I might even say it wrong. Okay, let's go ahead and put our seasoning in. There's a lot of it. This is 2 tablespoons of mustard. I'm using Dijon mustard. You don't have to use, you could use regular mustard, or I was like considering, because in the refrigerator I saw I had honey mustard, and I thought, well, I didn't necessarily want sweet. I had truffle mustard, which might have been good, but I didn't go with that. Anyway, I have a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of oregano, and a 1/2 teaspoon of parsley. And I told you there's a lot of spices in this one. I wrote them down because I'm never going to remember them. Rosemary and marjoram is a 1/2 teaspoon, and thyme and basil is 3/4 teaspoon. So that's all what this is, okay? So just go ahead and blend until like everything is really blended together good. So you're going to have to put some muscle into it, and these will become the ingredients for our meatloaf, which is not meat at all, cupcakes. And I think it's going to be good. I think this could be used as a main dish, like maybe with a salad or a soup on the side, or something different for a potluck. Tell people it's not a dessert, or they'll be highly disappointed if they think it's a real cupcake. But you're going to see, we're going to even put a topping on here and everything. So, okay, it's pretty blended. So you could do this with a spoon. I think I'm going to choose to do it with my hands. So you just take some, okay, and you put it inside each of these. So there's going to be, of course, 12 of these. Now this is probably going to make more than 12. I don't know that I want it filled up so high. This one might have a little bit too much, but I'm going to just, I'm going to have some left over. But if you're going to make, you could make, I think this could make up to like 18. So I'm only making 12. And so I'm definitely going to have some left over, and I could make something else with it. I could just do a different meatloaf, make more, whatever, but it's just my husband and I, and sometimes if I make too much food, it makes me nervous. I don't know if that's you. I don't like to have so much left over in the fridge, so I could use this to make some different recipe. So yeah, I was kind of thinking I wanted to do something different, right? So meatloaf I've done, with lentil meatloaf. I've done that before, and it came out pretty good, but I like the idea of like the serving being already determined somehow, and it's kind of fun to put it in a muffin tin. So I'm not, you probably hear my dog eating. I'm not doing anything too complicated right now. I'm just kind of shoving it in the holes here. So there we go, almost done. When I'm done with this, I am going to put some I was trying to decide whether to put ketchup or barbecue sauce, and because I couldn't decide, I'm doing half and half. So I'm doing half ketchup, half barbecue sauce topping for this, because that'll be nice on top. Like on regular kind of meatloaf, you would put, sometimes you put like something like that as well. So I'm doing it here too. So I'm already preheating my oven for 350 degrees. And I tried to make them sort of even so that they get done at the same time. Hopefully I've done that. And this one's a little short. Okay, there we go. Wash my hands because they're kind of gross. Okay, and here is my barbecue ketchup. So I'm just going to put some on each, and then I'm going to just brush it on. Not a ton, but some. It'll just give it some nice flavor. And when it comes out of the oven, I am going to top it with mashed potatoes. And so I've already made the mashed potato. Yeah, he likes that idea. I like my husband, John. He has sometimes he makes little like, he gets to eat it. So let me grab the brush. Okay. Yeah, so the mashed potatoes will kind of look like frosting, you know? So I think that'll be kind of fun, you know, and then it's kind of like a potato with meatloaf all in one sort of muffin tin. Oh, and I definitely put some like spray. I buy this like olive oil spray, although it's the only oil in this whole thing, I guess. Although maybe barbecue sauce or ketchup might have oil. I don't really know, to tell you the truth. But I've been trying to be better with that. But anyhow, I am not perfect. Okay, here they go. So they're going to go into the oven. Make sure that you you know, spray or oil or something so that it doesn't stick, because that's going to be awful. Okay, so this is going in for 40 to 45 minutes. I'll set it for 40. And see what it looks like. I'm gonna stick a toothpick in, and when it comes out clean, it's done, just like baking, right? So we will see you in approximately 40 minutes. Okay, everyone, so it has been 40 minutes, and I did put a toothpick in, and it came out clean, so I'm gonna say it is done, okay? I'll shut this off so I don't forget. Okay, so let's see how easy it is to get out of here. That's the key, right? Getting them out. I don't know. I hope I could get it out in one piece, because that's kind of the whole idea. But I did grease them first, so not perfect, but you know, what is, right? Let's see if that next one, maybe I'll do a knife around here. Learn from my mistakes, guys. Oh, hey, this t-shirt I'm wearing, Blue Zone. In case you didn't hear me talk about it, it's going to be a new vegan moai or potluck that's going to be happening starting May 23rd. So, well, I would have liked it to come out a little cleaner. I probably should just go a little bit slower. But, you know, I still think it's going to taste pretty good. I might have maybe needed to grease this a little bit more. But try to pretend like it's perfect, okay? All right. So now I am going to just do a mashed potatoes on top. Sort of like a cupcake that's seen a hard day, let's say. I really want it to look nicer. I'm gonna try one more. See, third time's a charm. If anybody knows a better way to get these out of here, please write to me and let me know. I don't know, it's about the same, I guess. So, you know, it's still cute. It's still gonna taste yummy, but it's not perfect because it didn't come out perfect. But you know what? I am gonna eat it, and I think it still looks cute, right? So these are my almost perfect, but not perfect, meat cupcakes, meatloaf cupcakes made out of lentils and mashed potatoes and yumminess. So the recipe will be right underneath, and I'll put all the measurements and everything. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button because I have new recipes all the time. Some of them even come out perfect. And happy cooking.